Hey guys, Buck here. Just out at the outdoor range. Ryan Ryan got drawn for a very rare antelope tag here in Saskatchewan. Today is a beautiful day, almost no wind, so we decided to come out to the range, get the muzzleloader sighted in. It's been about 3 years since Ryan shot his mule deer doe with the muzzleloader, so we're just going to make sure it's zeroed. He's going to pass up on archery antelope, but we are hoping to get out at the beginning of October to use a decoy and muzzleloader hunt. If we don't get it with the muzzleloader, which I'm pretty sure we will, Ryan's a pretty good shot, we will get his rifle out. So Ryan's just zeroing the muzzleloader in for him now. So he's done one shot. We did an adjustment. So yeah, it's the first step of a successful antelope hunt is making sure your optics and your gun is shooting correctly. Well, we're on our way. It's opening day tomorrow for Ryan and his antelope muzzleloader. I don't think this kid realizes how lucky he is to draw an antelope in his 4th year of hunting. Of course, he's 15, has his learner's license, so guess who gets to drive? It's his hunt. Got his tag, got his license. We're all ready to go. Got about a 2.5 hour drive to Swift Current, grab a little supper, and then another 1.5 hours to Maple Creek. And yeah, then tomorrow morning, hunt starts. We'll be hunting north of Maple Creek in zones 8, 9, 10, 11. Anyways, wish us luck. As you'll see, we sighted in the muzzleloader a couple weeks ago, so took some footage of that. Yeah, it should be a good hunt. Got a couple of decoys, and Montana decoys for them, so we're hoping to get the experience of bringing them in with the decoy, and yeah, Ryan should make a good shot. So we'll see you when we get to Maple Creek. Well, good morning. It's first day of Ryan's antelope hunt down here north of Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. What do you guys say, bud? You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think either one of us slept very well. For me, I was just dreaming of big antelope, and just before we went to bed, there was a hunting show on TV about antelope hunting, so we watched it. Just, of course, that was pretty fitting, but we're all packed up, ready to go. It's opening morning, and should be a great day. So hopefully we're going to put eyes on lots of antelope for Ryan today and try our best to find a big old goat. So stay tuned. Well, we're just stopped looking at a couple of bucks here now. Medium size, maybe 13, 14 inches. But they're rutting really hard right now. Every buck that we've seen, even the smaller ones, are all rutting. The bigger ones that have does with them are really moving lots inside the herd and harassing the does. So I'd say we saw close to 50 already, probably 20 bucks. One buck that was 70 inch range, but we've got lots of time. Pretty awesome country, lots of oil field in this area, rolling hills, pretty much antelope everywhere. Yeah, as soon as it got daylight, we got into the antelope. So
Just gonna keep watching these guys and then move on.
Well, we just had a giant that we were spotting, and he actually, I don't know, he was like 300 yards out in the field, and he just on a dead run right towards us. Hey, Rye? Mm-hmm. And then we were just spotting from the road, so we hadn't even got set up, and we were just gonna get set up, and another vehicle come down the road, so we had to wait. By that time, the buck crossed the road, and so now we're trying to get the wind in our favor and sneak up on him. So hopefully we get him. But he was a dandy, and I don't know what spurred him on, but he was bedded. He just bolted right at us. So hopefully we get him. All right, well, we got her done. Ryan got it done, I should say. Awesome. You know, we spotted this big buck bedded in the middle of a stubble field with a couple of does. And like I said in the other clip, I don't know why he was 300 yards in the field, but he beelined right for us, and we're sitting in the truck looking through a spotting scope at him, and he just come on a rope right to us, and we just didn't have time, you know, park the truck and get into a safe shooting position. Of course, you can't shoot across the road or along a road, so you have to be out in the field. So we let him cross the road, and then we just started humping after him. I'd say we went, what do you think, 2-3 miles after him, and clearly rutting, because he just was all over the place looking for does. He basically circled back to where we first saw him, and we made it back to the truck, got back to that main road, then we just walked in, and he actually came right to us. And believe it or not, well, probably more so believe it, that just as Ryan was about to shoot, the camcorder messed up and I couldn't get the shot on video. It was only about 50-yard shot. He made a perfect pass-through shot. Barnes 50 cal Sabot, or not Sabot, but bullet went through him with his 50 cal muzzleloader. Great shot, buddy. What do you say?
Let's go.
No, what do you think of your first antelope?
It's awesome.
Yeah, we've seen so many, hey?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess he's mid-70s. His fronts are a little bit weaker than what we originally thought, but he's really tall. He's probably 15 and a half, 16 inches tall. I'm gonna put him in that mid-70s range. But beautiful goat, beautiful shot by Rye. Good job. First, he drew this tag after 3 years of trying. I've been trying my whole life and haven't got one. But anyways, congratulations, little man. Great shooting, and yeah, we're gonna field dress him and get this meat into some coolers and back to the hotel where we're staying. We'll talk to you soon. All right, well, we got the last step of Ryan's big antelope to do here. Have this in a cooler packed full of ice all night so that it cooled down and that the hair wouldn't slip. But the last thing we got to do is we have to skin this off the head and wrap the cape up into the freezer so we can get it to the taxidermist. And that way I'm going to get a official score to do this, but I haven't put a tape on this yet, and maybe I will do that after I get it off, the hide off. That way I can go right to the base where they measure from. But beautiful goat Ryan got. It was an unbelievable hunt. I couldn't be more proud of that kid. I think I put in a post yesterday that he just turned 15 in March, and he's only been hunting 12, 13, 14. Of course, this is 15. So really only 3.5 years. And he was lucky enough to get in when he turned 12. We put him in the draws. And that was before they changed the regulations where he had to go down to D pool. But he was basically in A pool the very first year, then Super A for 2 years. So it only took him really 3 years to get drawn for this. And so he's very fortunate. Kid's killed an 18-inch bear with his bow. you know, 150 class whitetail. That was both the bear and the whitetail was when he was 12. Last year got a 180 class typical mule deer. Now I'm gonna guess high 70s, maybe 80-inch antelope. Super lucky. Couldn't be more proud of him. So yeah, this is the last step of our hunt, is to take this off and get it to the taxidermist as well as the antlers. Maybe I will show you guys what he, you know, how long he is. But just looking at him, definitely all of 15. I'm hoping he's 16 inches long. So if he's 16, he has a good chance of making the book. But talk to you.
Well, I got my antelope. My dad took care of the cape and the horns already, so I'm here thanking him by making us some food. We got antelope heart and antelope inside tenderloin, frying it in batter, and it's coated with some fish fry. Tastes really good, and I'm excited.